Welcome back to another episode of Local Search Tuesdays. This week I've got a special announcement to share with you. After 2 years of research, we've published the most extensive study of Google business profiles ever done in automotive. We've spent over 2 years conducting the largest SEO study ever done in automotive, and we've finally got the results written up. We partnered with Places Scout and Ahrefs to pull over 1 million data points on dealership Google business profiles and links pointed to dealership websites. This isn't like other studies. We're not trying to prove that anything influences ranking or visibility. Instead, we wanted to see what industry averages looked like, and we wanted to check to see if commonly agreed upon best practices were backed up by the data. Want to see the average number of reviews? It's in there. Average number of photos in the GBP gallery? That's there too. We cover pretty much everything. Categories, UTM tracking on links, questions and answers in the Q&A widget. If it's a part of a dealership Google business profile, we included it in the study. You can check out the write-up at bit.ly/auto-gbp-study. It's obviously a ton of information, so I tried to break it down into manageable chunks. If you just want to see the numbers and don't care about any explanations, you can click Expand on this graphic. It'll drop down and show you everything. Below that, I've written a brief explanation of each element. If you're not as familiar with the intricate bits of SEO, the explanations will help you understand why we looked at certain elements. I've also color-coded the data points. If the icon and numbers are blue, then that element is a factor that's commonly believed to influence ranking. If the icon and numbers are green, then the element is a conversion element, something that doesn't influence ranking, but will instead influence how well your GBP converts potential customers. I've also included a floating sidebar menu, so if there are certain elements you'd like to jump to, it's a bit easier than scrolling through the giant wall of data. Take some time to check out the data. There's some really interesting stuff in there. Honestly, a few of the data points shocked me. Clearly, there are a ton of dealerships out there either ignoring SEO or working with clueless providers. So head over to bit.ly/auto-gbp-study to check out the incredibly insightful data and let us know what you think. That's all the time we have left for this week's episode, so you know what that means. Put your hand on the screen right here. We totally just high-fived because you learned something awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Local Search Tuesdays.